10 vintage home decor ideas that instantly elevate your space, affordable and timeless tips. Step into a world where elegance never fades and every corner tells a story. Vintage home decor is more than a trend. It's a heartfelt way to honor the past while creating a space that feels deeply personal and beautifully curated. Whether you're drawn to the charm of antique mirrors, the warmth of weathered wood furniture, or the delicate nostalgia of lace curtains, incorporating vintage touches into your interior design instantly elevates your space with timeless sophistication. Best of all, many of these treasures can be found at thrift stores, flea markets, or even tucked away in your family attic, proving that you don't need a huge budget to bring timeless elegance into your home. In this guide, we'll explore 10 vintage home decor ideas that blend affordability with enduring beauty, offering practical inspiration for those who want to infuse their living spaces with warmth, character, and old-world charm. From repurposed kitchenware to antique lighting that glows with history, each idea is designed to help you craft a home that feels authentic, soulful, and uniquely yours. Whether you're redecorating a single room or embracing a full vintage-inspired home makeover, these timeless tips will help you achieve a high-end look while keeping things cozy, meaningful, and budget-friendly. Antique mirrors that reflect more than just beauty. There's something soul-stirring about a vintage mirror with aged patina and ornate edges. It doesn't just reflect your image, it tells a story. Incorporating antique mirrors into your home instantly elevates any space with charm, depth, and timeless elegance. Whether placed above a fireplace mantle, in an entryway, or as a focal point in your living room, vintage mirrors add both light and history to your decor. Hunt for unique finds at flea markets, thrift stores, or estate sales. These affordable treasures often cost less than modern reproductions. Their worn frames, sometimes chipped or faded, add authenticity and warmth that brand new pieces can't replicate. A vintage mirror is more than decor. It's a window into the past, infusing your home with graceful nostalgia. Weathered wood furniture that whispers nostalgia. Nothing grounds a space like a solid piece of weathered wood furniture with history in every grain. Vintage wooden sideboards, distressed coffee tables, or reclaimed farmhouse dining tables bring rustic elegance that feels both familiar and enduring. The beauty of this kind of vintage home decor lies in its imperfections. Scuffs, faded stains, and natural patinas add depth and storytelling. You can often find these timeless pieces for a bargain at secondhand shops, auctions, or even curbside pickups. Pairing vintage wood furniture with modern textiles creates a stunning contrast that's effortlessly curated. These pieces add soul and a sense of belonging, as if your home has always known them. Lace curtains and sheer drapes for soft romantic vibes. Vintage-inspired lace curtains instantly soften a room, bathing it in a dreamy, ethereal light that feels like stepping into a forgotten poem. Affordable and widely available at thrift stores or handmade marketplaces, vintage lace drapes bring in delicate texture and old-world romance. Their gentle patterns catch the light in magical ways, casting shadows that dance on your walls like whispers of time. Whether framing a sunlit kitchen window or fluttering in a gentle breeze in the bedroom, these curtains make your space feel lived in and lovingly layered. In a world of blinds and blackout panels, Choosing lace is a gentle rebellion, a nod to grace, comfort, and beauty. Vintage brass and crystal lighting that shines with soul. There's something enchanting about lighting that's lived a life before yours. Vintage brass sconces, crystal chandeliers, or retro table lamps elevate a room not just with glow, but with story. These pieces, often found at estate sales or vintage markets, cost significantly less than new designer lighting and yet exude luxurious charm. Rewiring old fixtures is an easy DIY or affordable service that breathes new life into classic designs. Hanging a vintage chandelier in a modern dining room or placing a mid-century lamp on a contemporary console adds elegant contrast and intrigue. This kind of lighting warms your home with more than illumination. It offers emotional radiance. Gallery walls with vintage frames and flea market art. Create a nostalgic escape in your hallway or reading nook with a gallery wall curated from vintage frames and secondhand artwork. Mixing family heirlooms, thrift store paintings, old maps, and black and white portraits tells a layered story that's deeply personal yet universally charming. Don't aim for perfection. Go for sentiment, texture, and character. Use gold-leafed oval frames, aged wood, or even repurposed mirrors to build visual interest. This budget-friendly vintage decor idea brings both warmth and sophistication to your space, while celebrating history in a tactile, visual way. Every piece adds a heartbeat to your walls, a whisper of someone's past lovingly woven into your present. Vintage trunks and suitcases as statement storage. Old trunks and vintage suitcases are more than storage. They're time machines that ground your home in adventure and memory. Stacked as side tables or placed at the foot of a bed, these pieces instantly lend a sense of wanderlust and curated elegance. The worn leather, faded stamps, or weathered handles evoke journeys long past, adding a romantic narrative to any corner. Beyond aesthetics, they're practical too, perfect for storing blankets, books, or seasonal decor. These vintage treasures are often found at affordable prices in flea markets or antique shops, and they blend beautifully with both modern and traditional styles. In a world obsessed with newness, these timeless pieces remind us to treasure the well-traveled path. Delicate porcelain and china for display and delight. There's unmatched charm in displaying delicate vintage porcelain teacups, floral china, and antique saucers that feel like tiny works of art. Found in secondhand shops and estate sales for pennies, these pieces can be arranged in open shelves, hung as wall decor, or used for intimate gatherings. Their dainty patterns and gold trims add instant vintage appeal and reflect a time when elegance lived in everyday objects. Decorating with porcelain isn't just about beauty, it's about savoring the past. A single teacup can carry the memory of family gatherings, quiet mornings, or someone's long-forgotten Sunday ritual. These fragile yet enduring objects offer a deeply affordable and meaningful way to elevate your home with timeless grace. Vintage clocks that make time feel beautiful. A ticking vintage clock can turn time into a beautiful experience. Whether it's a grand wall clock with Roman numerals, a chippy kitchen timer from the 1940s, or a delicate mantle clock that softly hums in the background, these pieces are practical art. They add character, rhythm, and heritage to any space. Their classic design and durable craftsmanship outshine most modern clocks, and they're often found for low prices at antique fairs or secondhand stores. Hanging a vintage clock in your living room or kitchen adds more than function. It anchors your home in history and gives each moment a quiet dignity. It's not just about keeping time, it's about honoring it. Vintage rugs that warm the floor with story. An authentic vintage rug, worn in just the right way, adds instant soul and cohesion to any room. These pieces often come with faded patterns, handwoven textures, and earthy colors that ground your space in warmth. Whether Persian, Turkish, or tribal in design, vintage rugs are built to last and age beautifully. Layering them in your living room or bedroom introduces texture, comfort, and heritage. And the best part? Many are surprisingly affordable through online marketplaces, thrift stores, or estate sales. A rug like this doesn't just tie the room together. It holds it together, giving your space a foundation that feels loved, lived in, and lasting. Repurposed vintage kitchenware that tells a family story. From enamel teapots turned planters to mason jars used as pendant lights, vintage kitchenware breathes life into modern homes with humble charm. Displaying old mixing bowls, rolling pins, or cast iron pans connects your kitchen to generations past. These items, once used with love and daily devotion, become decorative heirlooms that honor the rituals of home and hearth. You'll find them easily and affordably at garage sales or tucked away in family storage. Incorporate them into open shelving or rustic vignettes to create a kitchen that feels both practical and poetic. These small touches whisper of simpler times, of meals shared and memories simmered slowly over time. Conclusion. Bringing vintage home decor into your space isn't just about style. It's about creating a soulful atmosphere that feels collected, warm, and full of meaning. These affordable and timeless tips prove that you don't need to spend a fortune to achieve a space that looks elegant, cozy, and uniquely yours. Whether it's a weathered wood table, an antique mirror, or a delicate lace curtain, each vintage element adds depth and character, making your home feel like a story worth telling. It's in the imperfections, the history, and the handcrafted beauty that true charm is found, something that no mass-produced piece can replicate. As you begin your own vintage-inspired home makeover, Let your heart guide your choices. Mix old and new, bold and delicate, rustic and refined. Let each piece you bring in carry a purpose, a memory, or simply a touch of nostalgia. These vintage decor ideas are not only beautiful and budget-friendly, they're a celebration of enduring design and timeless love for the past. By embracing vintage, you're not just decorating your home. You're curating a sanctuary filled with stories, textures, and emotions that stand the test of time.